Welcome to Tips for Life. Are you so much concerned about cancer and how to prevent it? Yes, cancer is a deadly disease, but the good news is, it can be prevented. Many factors influence whether a person gets cancer or not. However, while some risk factors for cancer cannot be helped, like one's age or family history, studies show that certain lifestyle changes can prevent about half of all cancer deaths. Here are 12 lifestyle do's and don'ts to prevent cancer disease. But before we begin, if you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button to join us, and also the notification bell, so you get notified every time we upload a new video. Alright, so, here we go. Firstly, the do's. 1. Eat more plant-based foods. Eating healthy, which includes eating certain foods, can impact your cancer risk. A healthy diet that reduces your risks of cancer is plant-based, as it is associated with reduced risks for several cancers, especially colon cancer. So, eat more vegetables and fruits each day. If you eat meat, keep your intake of red meat to no more than 4 ounces per day on average. Otherwise, opt for fish or poultry. Also minimize your intake of processed meats, such as hot dogs, lunch meats, sausages and so on. In addition, minimize your intake of sugary drinks, juices, desserts and candies, refined breads and bagels, and chips. 2. Protect your skin from the sun. Research indicates that the sun's ultraviolet rays damage the skin's DNA and can cause genetic mutations that lead to skin cancer. Sun lamps and tanning beds also give off ultraviolet rays that cause skin damage and can lead to skin cancer. So, every time you go outdoors, apply sunscreen to your skin that has a sun protection factor of 30 or higher, that protects against both UVA and UVB rays. Also wear sun protective clothing and broad hats that protect your skin, and sunglasses to protect the skin around your eyes. 3. Be more physically active. Yes, being physically active reduces your risk for several types of cancer, including breast and colon cancers. Here, you don't need to be a super athlete to get the benefits of exercise. For adults, getting at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity each week is recommended. Children and teens should get at least 1 hour of moderate intensity activity each week. Moderate activity includes things like brisk walking, biking, playing golf, doing yoga, dancing or any exercise that raises your heart rate and makes you sweat. 4. Avoid secondhand smoke. Bear in mind that even if one does not actually smoke, secondhand smoke can cause lung cancer in adults. So, avoid secondhand smoke, and if you live with someone who smokes, encourage them to stop. 5. Keep your weight in normal range. Yes, too much weight, and more especially around your midsection, increases your risk for several types of cancer, including breast and colon cancer, as well as for other diseases like diabetes and heart disease. So, make sure to maintain a healthy weight. This means keeping to a body mass index of 25 or less. Studies show that increases in body mass index are linked to endometrial, gallbladder, esophageal, renal, thyroid cancers. So, if you are an adult, it is advisable to stay within 5 to 10 pounds of what you weighed at age 18. 6. Get regular medical care. One of the best ways to lower your cancer risk is to maintain routine medical care. And getting screened for cancer regularly is an important part of it. Screening tests can detect cancers of the colon, breast, prostate, cervix and skin. Even if you don't have any symptoms yet, finding cancer early greatly increases your chances of treatment, or even cure. Screening tests can include physical exams, blood tests, imaging and X-rays and genetic tests. So, consult a doctor about which screening tests you need, what age you should start it, and how often to get it. As a general guideline, everyone should get a colonoscopy to screen for colorectal cancer starting at age 45. Women should begin mammograms at age 50. Men who turn 50 should consult a doctor about whether to get tested for prostate cancer. If you are a smoker or ex-smoker, consult a doctor about a carot scan for lung cancer. See a dermatologist every year to check your skin from head to toe for unusual spots or moles that could lead to skin cancer. If you are enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Secondly, the don'ts. 1. Don't smoke. Studies show that smoking is the main leading risk factor for lung cancer, besides contributing to other cancers, such as mouth, esophagus, throat, stomach, pancreas, larynx, cervical, kidney and bladder cancer. So, if you smoke, decide to quit smoking. The good news is, your body begins to recover from smoking within minutes after quitting, and your risks for many cancers are cut in half 5 years after you quit. 2. Don't drink alcohol in excess. Bear in mind that drinking alcohol increases risks for breast, throat, liver, colorectal and other cancers. The less you drink, the lower your risk. Studies show that oral cancer is 6 times more common in alcohol users than in people who don't drink. Yes, the best would be to stop drinking alcohol, but if you cannot stop, make sure to do so in moderation. Here are the recommended amounts: no more than 1 drink a day for women, and no more than 2 drinks a day for men. 3. Don't be seated for long periods. Recent studies have found that people who spend most of their day sitting are more likely to develop colon and endometrial cancer. So, make sure to stand up and walk around every 2 hours. You can use an alarm to remind you of this. 4. Don't expose yourself to cancer-causing substances. Studies show that radiation exposures and some chemicals cause cancer. For example, ionizing radiation that comes from gamma rays, high-energy UV rays and X-rays is linked to cancers of the lung, skin, thyroid, breast and stomach. 5. Don't ignore vaccinations. Scientists have developed some vaccines that protect your body from viruses like human papillomavirus. And HPV is a sexually transmitted virus that can lead to cervical and other genital cancers, as well as squamous cell cancers of the head and neck. The HPV vaccine is mostly recommended for girls and boys of ages 11 and 12. 6. Don't use hormone therapy often. Several studies have linked hormone use to an increased risk of uterine cancer. So, avoid taking hormone replacement therapy to treat symptoms of menopause. In case you need to take hormones, it is advisable to limit your use to less than 5 years. And here is a bonus. Take properly prescribed medications. There are several medications that have been tested and found effective in reducing risk for cancer. For example, drugs called selective estrogen receptor modulators can help women with a high risk of developing breast cancer stay cancer-free. So, only after consulting a doctor should you take medications to reduce your cancer risk. Do you have any tips to add to the list? If you do, feel free to add them in the comments section below. Finally, if you find value in this video, like the video, And remember to subscribe, and hit the notification bell, so you get notified of new uploaded videos on this channel. Thank you for watching.